Hello, everybody. Welcome back to number 35 of the Deep Space series where I'm hunting for my green gas giant. I just found this beautiful little gas giant moon system today. Looking pretty nice. And, yeah. Let's just wait for this. So I set stuff up, get the music going. Test, okay. Alright. Let's get exploring, huh? I'm in the Caspian today, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we're also out in the Avonlea sector, a very spooky sector. I got some HR voxels to do here. Again, super excited. We're chilling here for a bit, and then I might go up to see Kelly's GGG up there. Alright, let's go. This is the system map for those who are interested. Now, this is going to be a shorter stream because I got some stuff to do later on today. And I do want to at least stream something today, so that's why I'm starting pretty early. Yeah, they're over there. You like that bridge design? You like the bridge design, James? You like the bridge design? Well, I'm glad you do. That's right. This is the Caspian. I left my Mandalay behind. Oh no. It seems like only you always get the ads. Bad timing. Oh. Well, I was just saying how I left my Mandalay at my carrier to over to the CG, which actually ended today. It was supposed to go for 2 weeks, but it ended prematurely, so I was gonna see the outcome of it, see if I got top 75%, which I'm pretty sure I did. But I might not have. I didn't deliver that much. It's a big icy body. Alright, let's see. Transactions. It's up 100%. Ooh! Well, I only had to get one for the, yeah, the Maverick. Oh. Hold up. I didn't even see that Mav suit. Ah, shit. Well, we got all the tiers. Unfortunate. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. I'll only play it like 3 times and that's it. How have you been, James? Some water-based life gas giants. Ooh, look at the banding on that one. That's pretty nice. James. James. Hurt the James. Hey, Captain No Name. He beat you by a couple minutes, but I don't think he's here right now. What's going on, my friend? Just on my perpetual green gas giant hunt. It has been a week. These are all water-based life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's been a long wait for you. Oh, dude. 5 is nothing. I currently hold the galactic record for most gas giants, water-based life in the galaxy at 11. 11 water-based life gas giants in a single system. Kid got suspended because of his mom. Huh? What the hell happened there? I would imagine that would be important if you're going to attend public school. Here we go. Up to 2 weeks? Shoot. Nice. I guess. That's wild. Yeah, I was gonna show you that system. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's like something. It's Usoft's something. School sucks ass anyways. Whereabouts are ya? Cause I feel like that's the same fucking everywhere, dude. 0.4 days? Oh. Ontario. Oh. Yikes. Well, I guess I don't know how it differs between the American, I don't know, Common Core system, but... How's my week? Oh, shoot. Oh, bruh. Now my fucking dryer's done, dude. It was going for over an hour. Well, obviously, but... wasn't too bad. I, had some hard days at work. My back's been annoying me again. I feel like that's gonna be like that for the rest of my fucking life, but whatever. Yeah, anyways, here's the 11 water-based life gas giant system. I'm gonna get my sheets while you guys take a gander. See, now I'm gonna have to, like, put the sheets on the bed, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna awkwardly have them sitting there while I stream. You know, I should have chosen a better time to do this, but whatever. Isn't that crazy, though? 110 bodies. That's 110 bodies in that system, guys. I found that like fucking 4 years ago. 4 years ago! That's a 4. Where's the time gone, guys? Well, shit, I guess I'm gonna have to put my sheets on. But, let me just move. There we go. Yeah, Comfort Snail, finally a good time for you to join the stream, right? When the sun's still up, I guess. Top or bottom? Oh, you're in bed? Shoot, okay. 4 miles miles on hills. What were you doing? Well, like, where were you walking to? Walking for a cause, a purpose, or just walking? Hiking? Hey, nice. Love me some hiking. I get new shoes though. My trail shoes are shot since I brought them back from Colorado. I need new ones. But I just aw, this dude's having a cuddle. That's so adorable. It's so cute. Yo, 07 Ellen, how's it going? I'm doing kinda alright. It's been better, but it's been worse. Hopefully your week, your work week has been doing alright. Rained icy. I didn't see that. I don't see that very often, I guess I should say. 6'6" and a love a doggy cuddle. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. People who say that's not manly, or like, they have no idea what they're doing. That's why they call it a man's best friend, am I right? Waiting on your dinner in the oven? Ooh. What Jamaican? What? What Jamaican? What are you making? Ooh, what's this guy? What's the... Yeah, let's check it out. It's like cuddling a pillowcase full of deer antlers. Interesting metaphor there, I guess. Deer antlers. Veggie sausages and waffle fries. Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. Half collie, half boogie. Oh yeah, I think you we went over this before. That's right. You sent a picture over of your dog. Excuse me while I make my bed while I'm streaming. Of course, my sheets decide now is a good time to be done. Yeah. I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. That's why you watch me, right? Alright, good enough. I'll deal with it later. My sheets. There are my sheets. Let's lay these out. Dude, I'm actually kind of impressed how straight my ship is going. Yo, Sid! 07! Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing alright. Hope the weather's doing fine near you. It's like, what? It's 39 degrees Fahrenheit right here, right now. Got a crazy cold front coming in a few days ago. Alright. Cool. I guess. I get it. I think it just came to me, but okay. $81? Not too bad. So what, is 69 where you are right now? I'm gonna check out this. Actually, I don't know how far away it is from the, oh. The ring here. The horizontal bar, you can't unsee it. Oh. So the high is higher than the high today. Ooh, kind of a inclination right here, though. Hey, better than here, though. Tell you what. Hey, Lucas, 07. Happy to see you join one of my elite streams for once. Doing all right. Hope you're doing all right as well. Over in France. Oh, yeah. I just can't, like, when I'm, like, approaching a view or something, it's just always right in my way. Let's go to this crater right here. I didn't actually map this place yet. There we go, that was easy. Oh, we get Concha. Tubis! Let's go, Tubis! I freaking love Tubis, dude. Tubis is my freaking plant, dude. I think it's kind of crazy, though. Already? It's only freaking, April. All right. What have you? Temps are awful. Oh no, your ice cube reserves. What the hell is that voice crack? What? I'm not a prepubescent anymore. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad. Hopefully you're staying cool. You're crazy with the blinking lights there. Hey. Yeah, the placement is definitely interesting, but I mean, it's better than other places. It's always good to see you, Daft Mav. Hope you're doing alright. I've been alive. Come on. Where can I land that, like, can I land? Oh, I just saw I could do it over here. Turn blue for like a microsecond. Oh. No way. Heck yeah, dude. What a view. Let's go, scanning, huh? That's one of the reasons why I love creating horizons. Smart. I just can't do the crate, dude. Getting too hot? Serious? We're only in spring though. Wait, is it even spring yet? I don't even know. What time of the year is it? I'm so out of whack. I guess it should be warmer, of course. Here in Ohio, we get all sorts of weird ass temperatures. Oh, right here. I'm like, where the hell is it? Here we go. Hey, Tranquila! What's going on? Good to see you back here today. New ship? Yeah, I booked it over here to do the CG. That's why I have it. Otherwise, I would not be using it. The only reason. Since 3300, yes sir. Spring is the new summer, they say. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Exploring 2? Hey, nice. I love the look of the crate, but I just can't fly it. Large windows with metal framing in this. Ooh. I can imagine. Got that AC on full blast, hopefully. It's that bad. Oh, waypoint 11. It's the wait, waypoint 10's the ring neutrons. Is the ring neutrons waypoint 10 or waypoint 11? Also, that's something I wanted to talk about. Okay, guys, I hate to bring this up again. I just hate to bring this up again, okay? But why why would you put Rainbow's End where you put it when you knew you were visiting ring neutron stars? Would it be so much cooler to put like an asteroid station in the belt of one of the ring neutrons? Would that not be freaking crazy, dude? But no. You gotta put it in the middle of fucking nowhere. Ah. Alright, short rant is over. I'm not gonna talk about it again. It is a beautiful sky. Love that gas giant. Very inclined orbit we got here. No AC? Oh god. You poor soul. It's like the fans then. Get the fans going, huh? No, it's not even FDev. It's the organizers of DW3 who are telling them what to do. I gotta shoot it. Here we go. Well, it's also orbiting a white dwarf, so is that not, like, worse? You know? They both orbit stellar remnants. Nah. And I actually do want to visit Waypoint 10, though. I have not visited it yet. Maybe I have. I think I did it for the Farley's expedition a few years back. Waypoint 10, okay, cool. Oh, good. What is the range for this? Wait, I don't have ED Observatory open. That's why I'm not getting my pop-ups. Give me my pop-ups. I know I just double-clicked it. There we go. Alright, see you, Ellen. Thanks for stopping by. Start monitor. There we go. Yeah, should it pop up? I guess I have to scan something else again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I started streaming a bit earlier today because I got some stuff to do later tonight that I didn't know I was gonna do, so hence the earlier stream. I kind of like doing this. I get to talk with different kind of people who might not have the chance to partake at my original or usual time, I should say. Did I just see the tuba somewhere around here like 2 hours ago? I mean, 2 minutes ago? No idea why I just said 2 hours. Boop. Love that crater though. Love how it goes over like it's very hilly. There's negative 14K out? Impossible. There it is. Now we gotta get the picturesque shot right here. Oh. I'm sitting in the shadow. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. Love that. Crater looks like what Behringer crater looks like in real life. Oh, I'm so envious of the Artemis crew, dude. Negative 14 Kelvin is impossibly chill. Let's just go, whoa. Barrel roll. I'm just saying in general, though. I've actually been to Behringer crater before in 2024. It's so weird. It's like that one single road to get there, out in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like right there. Yeah. The first time I actually saw it was from airplane. I was going to Phoenix to visit one of my friends, which is why I was also down there a few years ago too. And it's just the most. Is it true that it is the most well-preserved crater in the world? I mean, it definitely looks it. Ooh. Possibly hot. Oh, so what would it be then, Lucas? Like 100 quintillion Kelvin or something like that? Where all the subatomic particles start to melt? Also, I'm pretty sure this looks better than Behringer crater. Ah. Actually, it got me a t-shirt from the office. And in the merch shop, I was talking with the cashier, or the clerk there, and she said she had family in Cincinnati, which is where I was from. So we talked about that for a little bit, which is pretty cool. So it was like a Route 66 Meet Your Crater t-shirt. Yeah. Alright. Let's get out of here. Move on. Yeah, beautiful. I got plenty of panoramic shots. Too bad I couldn't go to the bottom of it, but that's okay. Definitely an experience, though. Where'd I go again? Yeah. It's kind of like a one and done kind of thing. 20 trillion Googleplex cubed. Jeez. Nah, that would be in Arizona. Miami, that's nothing. Arizona and California, pure dry heat. Granted, I guess Miami would be more of a humid, but still. I don't see Miami getting to 120 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, I changed my words around there because humidity absolutely affects how it feels. Let's go over here. Yeah, basically it is like all the way down there. I still want to visit the Everglades. Like actually visit the Everglades. I drove by them on my way to the Florida Keys down Interstate 1. Is it Interstate 1 or Route 1, whatever it is. I went down to where is it? It's not Key Largo. Isla Mirada? I think that's the right one. If any of you know where that is, been down there before. It's cool. It's actually crazy. Like, I lived in South Carolina way on early in my life. And we visit there occasionally. But the difference between just regular, like Atlantic Ocean, regular ocean color versus like the actual like turquoise or like blue water of the Keys is just something else. It is just gorgeous. And at sunset too. Man. Interesting that. Yo, a hovercraft. That would be so fun. That would be so fun going through the Everglades in hovercraft. I didn't get to see those phosphorescent bacterium or the algae that fluoresce at night. I always wanted to see that too. Did I not? Okay, I was gonna say, I think I just saw something. By the way, for those who don't know where we're in the Avamali sector in Vulcan Gate, doing some healing rich voxels. Avamali had a very interesting history back then. Apparently, it was around here that some of the systems wouldn't show up in the galaxy map for some reason. I was not around at the time to see that happen, and I never actually saw any visual, like, video evidence of that happening. Of, like, the systems flickering or whatnot. But apparently that's what happened. I nearly kissed that star. I kiss all the stars, man. I just SCO right by him and just whoop. Gone. Right here. Bubble, Vulcan Gate. Ever since at the Eldritch Gate, looking for Kelly's GGG, I really haven't been around Vulcan at all. Maybe like, had to be a handful of times. So I'm glad to be back doing some more surveying. Actually, now that I think about it, since I'm in the Caspian, can I visit Campbell's hydrogen star? Maybe? Let's see any neutron stars around here, though. That might happen. Okay. We might be able to get up there. Yet another star discovered by Veronica. Speaking of Veronica, I visited KOI 1701 via Gravitatis and landed on it. It was actually pretty easy. And uneventful. Did I see the 8K moon photos? Yes. Oh my god. I was listening. I wasn't watching. I was listening to the broadcast all yesterday, and the part of where they were approaching lunar flyby, and I forget his name off the top of my head, but they were naming the unnamed craters, and one of them named him after his wife, who has since passed. Like, that made me tear up, dude. Carol Crater. And Integrity. And just like going by Oriental Basin, beautiful. And all the close-up shots. I saw the shot where picture was taken with his phone of the moon that close up. Like, wow. I just can't imagine like what you're thinking. Looking out your window and seeing the far side of the moon like that. And seeing like colors apparently. Stunning. Sales of KSP have shot up actually? Like, has there been a noticeable increase? In that lunar eclipse. Well, I guess it is a lunar eclipse of the moon, the solar eclipse. From their perspective, with the corona in the background. Absolutely beautiful. And I saw on Reddit, somebody put up a compilation of the, a time lapse of the approach to the flyby. Also super cool. Like, this is kind of the stuff that like inspires, like, it would inspire me if I was little. Like, this shit right here is like what got 13-year-old me into astronomy to begin with. Sure, the science aspect of it is very important, but it's also the inspirational aspect. That's just, you can't get it anywhere else. Watching it live, like it happened in front of your eyes. Looking at them now. Oh, dude, yeah, I definitely got some new wallpaper pictures. My wallpaper right now is the picture of the crescent moon and the crescent Earth together. The last shot they did before they went behind the moon. That is beautiful. Kitten Space Agency? I haven't heard of that before. What is that? God, the Mandalay. Or the Caspian. I wish I had my Mandalay. Let's go here. Absolutely. I'm gonna look that up. Kitten Space Agency. Oh. It's literally, you're just shooting kittens into space. Okay. Gotcha. Boo. The spiritual successor, gotcha. Oh, there it is. The only feature a species has, if ever, is to become multiplanetary and eventually multistellar. Ooh. True. That is, I guess, eventually the end point of all civilizations who choose to venture out into space, right? See, I kind of have a different opinion compared to most people about where other intelligent life is in the universe. I think we have absolutely no right to even think about what they think to do. Like, maybe they're not like as interested in like the stars, you know? Like, they might look up at the stars and just think absolutely nothing of it. They will never choose to do anything with space at all. Because they're just not, like, wired to think that way. Maybe they're just not wired to want to explore anything. Who are we to think about how, like, any other like alien, literal alien civilization with no, like, oh, granted, like, that's what we can do, right? We can only think about how we think. And granted that we exist, there's at least one civilization who thinks about space exploration, but that's not a guarantee that every intelligent civilization, no matter how advanced they are, even thinks about it. But then again, it would be hard to see how such an advanced civilization might become that advanced and only ever be on the planet they were born on. Just so happens that we were also born in the perfect time, at the perfect spot in the sun's life. Where, yeah, we don't have to worry about the sun becoming too hot. But also, we evolved late enough that, I don't know, everything kind of settled down, you know? Personally, I don't think we're gonna get to Carter-Shep 2 or 3. I hate to say this, like, I don't think we have, I don't have a lot of faith in humanity to work together for that, to become such a civilization. I think we're gonna mess it all up before we even hit Carter-Shep 1. I think we're at Carter-Shep like 0.75 right now on the scale. Do you have any idea how we'll survive the degenerate era? We're not, man, we're not lasting that long, dude. Absolutely not. Even if we do, I don't know, we'll find some cooling white dwarfs or some like black hole. We'll make something. Yeah, I knew it 3/4 away or something like that, yeah. But, I don't know, y'all. It's so weird to think about that, too. That we're in the star era of star birth, and then eventually in X amount of time, however the hell many years, trillions of years down the line, trillions and trillions of years, that'll all be gone. And it just kind of makes you think about what kind of universe we live in. But also, at the same time, how true our theories we think they are. Like, how true are our theories? Of course, we're not gonna ever know, any of us. I still like to figure out what dark matter is and dark energy. Like, what is it? I feel like that's kind of what got us here, right? Huge jumps in, like, technological advancements, you know? Nothing happens slowly. There's just one big thing, you know, that happens that improves our lives immensely and moves us on to the next stage. You know, fire, onto the industrial revolution, onto... Well, people say industrial revolution is both the best and worst thing that's happened to humanity. I'm inclined to say that's partially correct. Yeah, I can't... Oh, it's already discovered. I can't think to look outside at the universe at all. Look through my Dobsonian and see absolutely 0 stars out there. And to some stars that, like, have been ejected from their host galaxy, that's already a thing for them. They're already in the midst of intergalactic space where there are no local stars for you to see. I mean, I guess it makes sense, Lucas. Like, after all, you can't stop the heat death of the universe. No matter how your life goes, if it works out, doesn't work out, it's still gonna go the same way. And that's what's kind of humbling to me, you know, when I think about that stuff. When I go stargazing out to a dark sky side, I just think, like, and I also thought this when I was looking at the moon pictures earlier, and back at us on Earth. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? With all these the stupid wars that are going on. I don't want to talk about that. But, like, what we're doing as a species together. Like, why? It makes me so depressed. We're screwing it all up for future generations. I don't even know what to say about that. You guys have your own opinions, but... Man. I'm just looking outside. Look at those trees. Trees are so weird. They're just big stalks of bark with leaves growing out of them. You know, when I get really high, I like to think about stuff like that. Just like how all of this, how humans through millions of years of evolution came to be, to think about ourselves. I don't know. Free clean energy? Somebody will find a way to screw it up. Because the death to humanity is corporate greed. More like death to the environment. The Earth will always survive past us, but, like, in the now, in our current timeline, we're like... I heard a radio host, I think it was, say this nice. We're stealing from future generations. They'll have it hard just to make the last generation, not even my generation, like 2 generations before, live a slightly better life for themselves. And then they're gonna die, and they're gonna leave us with this wreck of an economy. and a slowly worsening environment for us to live in. It's gonna be Ready Player One in real life. God. That's what I just love thinking about, Sin. Like, I just love thinking about how I can't think about it. It's just so freaking beyond my human senses, my understanding of the world around me, to think that there is practically an infinite amount of space with an basically infinite amount more worlds to find, and stars and galaxies, trillions of galaxies. When I look up into the sky and see my galaxy that I live in is not by itself and is one of trillions, I'm like, why the hell do we think we're alone in this universe? You know? It's a responsibility of the species to avoid the grid filter. I agree. Hopefully we're past it already, but who knows how that goes. Maybe the filter is an ever receding point away from us. I don't know. Also, Designation, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before. What amazes me most is that we exist at a specific temperature and modal phase of energy to exist, enjoy an actual view before cosmic inflation. Exactly. What a perfect time we were born at to have the chance to understand the things around us. We have all the weird things to look at that we have the chance to look at. Gas giants, ice giants, terrestrial worlds, a star, a moon with an atmosphere, a planet with 93 crushing atmospheres of pressure, a galaxy, a barred spiral galaxy, another local barred spiral galaxy. Like, we're taking all these observations for granted. A massive moon that we see in the sky that allowed our ancestors to wonder about what's up there. If we didn't have a moon to look up to and to help us lay out a calendar using the cycles of the moon, how else would we have... Well, we probably might not be here if it wasn't for the moon. I was thinking about that too. Dang. Hello. Yeah, it's all bacteria everywhere, that's true. I'm locked in scanning all these right now. Of course, I get a 56 count body system when all of you were talking. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. Not bad. What's the percentage? 32? It is sheer pomposity that drives an anthropomorphic need to feel special in the view of the cosmos and specific data giving insight as to life here and the chances everywhere else. While it may be difficult to find life, our sample size is like a cup of the ocean claiming there's... Exactly! And that's what everyone seems to think, oh, why can't we find any signs of alien life elsewhere in the universe? Like, because it might just be that traveling between interstellar or traveling between stars and having a sort of interstellar communication is just not possible. Like, it's no dark forest theory. There's no, like, it just the vast distances are just so freaking enormous that it is fruitless to expect any sort of communication, any sort of signal from anything. And even if there was, unless by chance a signal from one civilization to another, they might not even interpret it as a civilization. They might not even give it a second thought. There was what's that one poem that it's not a poem. Shoot, I have to look it up. It's a I need to find a variant of it because it was actually kind of profound. Yes, here it is. Are we alone in the universe? She asked. Yes, said the oracle. So there's no other life out there? There is. They're alone too. That makes you think. That makes you think. There are probably unknowable amount of civilizations out there. Not just in the Milky Way, but everywhere. But we will never know their existence because they will be forever alone by themselves in their own little area of space. And that just might be how it is, you know? Unless they somehow get lucky and they are binary Earth-likes, where they can like share technology amongst the two or whatever. They somehow travel between worlds. Or they just happen to find a nearby spacefaring civilization and like next to them, as it were, Proxima Centauri. We are not that lucky. We don't think. I'm missing all sorts of these things by just talking. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. Isn't the Milky Way unnaturally smart? Or I don't know if it's... I feel like it's in a kind of a normal spot. I don't think we're in a void, are we? Or near a void.
Frameshift drive charging.
Mycelium network. Oh, this. Oh, that harkens me back to the spore drive from Star Trek. What is it called? That's a good piece of tech right there. I like the idea behind that. Yeah, exactly. Even if we detect them, even if we know for 100% fact that we know there's an alien civilization out there, zero chance we'll be able to visit it. Unless you want to talk about having an interstellar, like a frame shift drive, or it's like an Alcubierre sort of device, you know. You think it exists, but it's super rare. Brian Cox says that if we are the only species, then we are the only ones to bring meaning to the universe. All of them a reason to survive. That's true. We are the universe, experiencing, knowing, and discovering itself. So when I have my bad days, I just remember like, hey, I'm this weird cluster of atoms that enables the universe to think the way I'm thinking right now. So in a way, I'm the universe, and so are you, listening to me talk. Star Trek Discovery, thank you. Freaking love that. You just... At night, when I'm trying to fall asleep, I think about that, Sid. You know? Like, what kind of... Like, and like, the structure of the universe. And like, why do we see it as vibrations and like waves? Why is everything structured as it is? It's just a way that our senses are able to detect it? I don't know. I don't. Obviously, nobody knows, but Like, what is the nature of how reality is built? Where does the universe exist in? Is it true the multiverse is a thing? Here's Tom with the weather. Yeah, we're getting deep. I love these deep conversations, guys. I just hate to have to FSS at the same time. It makes me fall behind. I can't FSS and read. Come on, I gotta finish so I can read more comments. Ooh, nice rings. Pretty thin rings right there. Also love this pensive music too. No. No. Blink drive. For instance, change your temporal reference frame to the Big Bang, move an untangible pseudo-past, and when you turn it off, because of galactic expansion, you end up 60,000 light years away from your start point. That's wild. I don't think we're ever gonna beat time dilation. At all. Like, there's just, like, a feature of the universe. We're gonna have to accept that, like, when we're far away from each other in separate star systems, we just have to deal with it. You know, we can't escape a fundamental rule of the universe unless we accidentally figure out a new technology to do so. Do you guys believe we're in a simulation? We're not in a simulation, nah. It's just, I feel like, I don't want to say it's like a dumb idea because obviously we don't know for sure, but like, what? Only our technology gave us the idea that, oh, we might be in a simulation, or we might be a simulation, making a simulation, making a simulation, making a simulation, and it goes down from that, you know? So, I mean, I guess technically, but like, where is the, like, the zero, like, where does this simulation sprout from, you know? How does the universe where the simulation started exist? Yeah, oh, that's a good point, Sin. The fine structure constant, that's... I watched, it was a Veritasium video, was it? I don't know, it was some sort of YouTube video about that, and like at level, whoopsies, I just kicked the table, and it low-key blew my mind. Less galaxies than average, huh? Oh, we're done with the voxel. Shoot. Well, time to move on to the next voxel. That's a water atmosphere we'll do later. Interesting, that's a word in a local void. I think I remember that, yeah. I wish we were able to see what the area is around the Great Attractor. Unfortunately, of course, the Milky Way blocks it perfectly. This is the whole finely tuned universe stuff where all the constants of the universe are finely... Well, like... Yes, but that... Of course, we would want to say, from our point of view, oh, of course it's finely tuned, right? Because it has to be perfect for life. Or maybe it just so happens that out of the uncountable amount of universes that exist or have existed or will existed, they didn't have the right exact conditions the exact values for the constants that build the universe. And it just so happens that, of course, the one universe that does, or one of the universes that does, we think it's special because, oh, of course it's finely tuned. It just so happens that we hit the jackpot. If we left Plato's cave, what is the journey afterward? When you're completely become disillusioned, how you embrace your senses, your brain is even easier to trick than your senses, which is kind of scary. Very scary. Sometimes I think, like, shoot, am I what that thing? The door over there to my right? Is that a real door? Like, or just obviously it's just dumb, but there are just some things like, are these things that I'm sensing real or not? Whether it be auditory, whether it be visually, kinesthetically, or kinetic, I guess I don't know how, whatever that is, but kinesthetic. I don't know. Is life even real? Do we have free will? Is consciousness just an amalgamation of all of our senses that just so happened to exist and it is the result of these senses? Is our illusion of thinking just another part of yourself thinking, and you yourself, the consciousness that you are, does not actually have free will to think and decide your own actions? True. I am. Apparently. You guys aren't, but I am. Purple is not real? It's like you have a... What? I thought it was pink that wasn't real. Oh, the Boltzmann brain. I mean, I like thinking about that, but like at the same time, like I know like I experience time as an instance of time, and I can think back to past instances of time where I was thinking. But like I kind of know that I was like existing. Oh, this is the Mandalay, so I'm gonna be cooking, that's right. I have free will, but you are locked to predeterminism, even if you don't want to. I'm deep in thought, guys. By the way, I hope you guys like this music. It's another new playlist. I actually like it. Everyone has their own time relative to others. That is true. Their own, I guess, what, subjective perspective of where they are, of reality. Pink, purple. Well, isn't purple like a part of like blue, and pink is just like really bright faded red? I don't know. They probably are the same. I always found pink to be a pretty weird color. Like when you look at a rainbow, like a prism. Like, yeah, you see purple, but like, where's pink at? Whoa, I've been streaming for over an hour already. I didn't even realize. Time passes fast when you're deep in thought. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Here we go. Perfect. Are we at a T-Tori system or what? Or a zero age star? We're getting all of these. No, we're not. It just oh, I thought it was longer than it was. Never mind. Oh, but it is helium rich. Okay. Voxel survey. All right, just don't do that. Okay. Ooh, it is C mass. Interesting. Another topic kind of related to humanity is emulating consciousness human? How do we know the consciousness we emulate is human if consciousness, by its definition, is like its own like thing and its own thoughts? How can we understand what that consciousness is thinking? It might just be tricking us or making us believe that it does by telling us things that we already know about it because we built it. I don't know. That's something I don't like thinking about. Honestly. Fake consciousness? Well, then it's not consciousness. It's just like really complex AI. We're fucked if whenever a time comes that we build something that recognizes itself as like a thing and starts thinking for itself. I'm not talking like AI kind of stuff. I'm talking like real, like, you know what I mean? Sort of like Guardian, sort of like the reasons Guardians went out of action, they died. Or Age of Ultron, kind of the threat to humanity is humanity itself. So, surprise, you're dead. Okay, that's what I thought. It might. I don't know. Just like how you're thinking about it. I know, like, obviously, like, I've realized this, and I kind of knew it, but like when you're doing something new and something you haven't done before, not an original or not a already known experience, like it takes longer. Like time lasts longer. I was out in Colorado, 2.5 months seemed like 6 months. But I wouldn't compare that to the regular 2.5 months that have since gone by. Time definitely moves faster or slower depending on what you're doing. So maybe when you're having fun, maybe time really does fly. But then again, maybe that's just what time does. True. I always found it cool that we see around the peak of the sun's peak of emitted light in the wavelength of the spectrum, and how plants for some reason also grew to be like chlorophyll is green, which is also around the peak wavelength of the sun. But why be the peak wavelength of the sun if you're going to reflect it and not absorb it, unless it's like you do that for a purpose? I never actually read why that was a thing. Why is that? Like chlorophyll is green. True. Well, I'm saying, like, what if, like, well, do you think AI would, like, know? It doesn't think the same way a consciousness thinks. Like, a thinking person and a thinking AI aren't the same thinking. But I'm just, like, I guess hypothetical is like, what if, well, I gotta sneeze. Oh, that was a big one. Oof. I don't even know what I was talking about. Wow, that's wild. Is it a triple? I don't think it's a triple. I think it's just a moon, yeah. Color. Let's just stop with the color theory. But it is interesting, though. Like, think about it. And why are trees gray? They're not brown. They're gray. Well, some are actually brown, but mostly gray. Nah. We're not talking about that, Lucas. Oh, gosh. How your red isn't the same as my red? We can go on and on about that. That freaks me out. Safe to say your red is pretty close to my red, considering you and I have similar eyeball structures. Ooh, nice little triple in the distance. And that's it. Oh, it's already done. But it's not finished, so I guess let's finish it. Anton Petrov, okay. That's a video I'm gonna have to see. Gotcha. That's cool. So we could all enjoy the same sunset. Yeah. Who knows how far our AI will go before it's banned like in the Elite universe, huh? We gotta keep it in check. Ah, yes. The, electrochemical machine. Kind of weird to think that. Yeah, we just have our wiring in a different way, using just electricity. We're thinking on electricity. That's so weird to think about. All right, that's fair, Lucas. That's fair. We're getting there, though. So what is the thing that connects us to the universe? I guess just... Ooh. So, like, do you think... Now, this is just, like, this is an actual, like, this is a question. I'm not really going to talk about it, but, like, do you think our brain is like an antenna that connects with like the overall consciousness, and it's just we experience our subjective like senses and it goes up to the consciousness, or are we just like our own like separate thing? As I said, I don't really think that's real, but like it's always kind of interesting to think about. Like what there's just like overall like underlying stream of some sort of consciousness in the universe, and our brain is just so happen to be like it can interact with it in such a way to produce consciousness. That's what chlorophyll is green specifically is because the green portion of the spectrum has the least amount of energy over the infrared and ultraviolet emission portions of the electromagnetic spectrum. Ah. Interesting. So, depending on the peak, like black body, like spectrum of the sun, the colors would change, like on a different planet. Like how Elite only has like green agriculture. That would not be the case. 33 million kilometers. Hold up, we gotta check this out, guys. Oh. Hello. You're a big guy. Well, let me get to the, there's a specific, camera. This one? No, it's not. It's not doing it. Damn it. Wait, where is it? Is that it? Did I not just... What is going on? I guess it's just super dark. That's why I can't see it. Because that's really dark. AB5. AB5, yeah. Huh. That's a shame. The question, is there a soul? No, I don't think we do. We definitely, no. I feel like it's comforting for people to think about, though, that they move on afterwards. I feel like that's just how, like, religion is, you know? Or the afterlife. Because they don't want to believe in such a meaningless existence like the one we have. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, like, deep purple. Or, like, black. Yes, that's a good way to put it. I'm not scaring those icy bodies. I ain't got time for that. Oh. 30.9, kind of low. Also, it's a C mass, so it shouldn't be pretty high in count. System count, I should say. that. Hope you eat something good. Somebody sent me a link to a video of the Artemis 2 crew talking to President Donald Trump. And as they were talking, as Trump is talking, he just like stops talking and there's dead air for a minute. Like nobody's talking, they're just floating, looking at the screen. He's not saying anything. And then the astronaut asks if he's there. He's like, yeah, I'm here. God. That's so sad. $90. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Not a single high value body in this area. It would take like 7 minutes to scan all of these. Where in the galaxy am I? I am in Vulcan Gate. I guess I can show you. In the Avonlea sector. Right here. Bubble is over there. On the western side, actually pretty due west. Exactly, of the bubble. I haven't been here in a while, so I figured I'd just do some HR voxels. I'm getting some good stuff so far. J, got 2 J's as the final moon in the system. Hey, nice. Eagle's Landing. I haven't been there in a while. I think that was the first deep space outpost I ever visited. In the Eagle Nebula. Yes, sir, Sin. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Always nice talking to you. Why are these all class 1s? Well, I know why they're all class 1s, but... Wow, what's the... Oh, 0.6 days? Look like a fat boy. About time, jeez. 90 bodies. Been away for a long time. Showing my fleet carrier was commissioned after bankrupt. Or decommissioned. Haven't been on for that long. That's probably the case in Legacy. All the carriers have just gone neglected and are just gone. Nothing, Lucas. I just found a green gas giant, that's all. I forgot to update the counter. How big is this voxel? Oh, we're almost at the end. Yeah, I would show you it, but it'll be a surprise for later. Oh, T-Tori. Oh, data is old. Might already be done. We'll visit it anyway. We got another Lucas in chat. There are 2 Lucases. Lukai. You're gonna reinstall a check, okay? That's what happens. That's why I have to, well, I say pace myself, but look at me now. I'm, actually, I can check. Stats. Yo, guys, I have officially surpassed 210,000 systems visited. Oh. Hey, 07 Delivoy. How you doing today? Oh, you actually just started the game? Well, welcome. Are you have you chosen exploration as your main path, or are you doing, are you figuring it out still? Figuring it out? Alright. Well, I got a lot of knowledge on exploration, as does some other people here in chat. If you have any questions about exploration or anything in general, let them know. That is definitely a wild achievement. Pretty fine. Just started your first mini expedition to the right side of the galaxy. All right. What region are you going to? Interesting. I'm doing okay. Back's kind of annoying me, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna be doing anything else, or gonna be changing anytime soon, I should say. And I'm just streaming. I usually start streaming at 7 o'clock. My time is currently 3:12. But the reason why I'm starting so early is because I got stuff to do later on tonight. So I figured just start the stream a few hours early. Max jump range? I don't think it's that high because I don't have it stripped for just pure boost jump. 78.89. Tenebrae. Oh, shoot. You're going out there, dude. I've only been to Tenebrae once, believe it or not. I do want to go back. I might ride the arm. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna ride the arm. After I get these HRBs done here, I'm gonna ride the outer arm. What's it, the outer arm? It's the Perseus arm, right? It's up here. Yeah, Perseus arm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think boosted mine goes to 476. But I did get it to like 515 one time. Jump range. Yeah, it is pretty far. My friend, do you know about green gas giants? I highly recommend you scan all the gas giants you come across, because you have no idea when one of them will be green. There's some of those rarest planets in the galaxy. .32 button joystick. Or do we know what to use as a flight helper? Wow. Impressive. I could never do that. I just couldn't do that. With the way I play the game. Nah. That's 2 ringed ringed rocky ice bodies. I like never see ringed rocky ice for some reason. Yeah, I should do that, especially because I'm thinking about being a fuel rat. Like fitting it just for pure jump range, but at the same time I still want some functionality. You know how it would when randomly what? Well, I wouldn't know that because I haven't found one yet. Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed that sometime this year. This is the 35th episode in my hunting series. Hopefully it doesn't last for much longer. Also, relatively newbie checking in. Are you looking for anything interesting at the moment, or just is it bad manner just getting only guessed? So, my sole purpose in life, seemingly right now, is to find a green gas giant. I've played so many. I've jumped so many systems. I've seen so many things. All there is to see. Now I just want a green gas giant. So if I kind of just off the top of my head. This is the first green gas giant ever discovered. They're neon green. There's only 63 of them known right now. And I want to find one. Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry, Delvoy. It's all good. I'm currently looking at helium-rich voxels. If you don't know what a voxel is, basically the entire galaxy is built into like really varying sizes of cubes. And some of these cubes can share common characteristics. One of them is system metallicity. And so if you have a high enough metallicity, which is around like 30%, you will find what are called helium-rich gas giants. Are there any in my system here? No. But they're special, and I'm looking out for them. They're pretty rare, but also higher metallicity systems have a chance to spawn more gas giants in general. So I want to increase my chances to find a green gas giant that way. Are there no green ones in the codex, or are you just challenging yourself? Oh, there are many. There are many in the codex, and I actually have a website that catalogs them. If you head down to the video description or this video's description, you can see a link to EDGGG. That is my website that I built to catalog all the green gas giants in the game. It'd be cool to find a GGG randomly. It is okay. It is really my dream and elite. Same. It is the dream. The explorer's holy grail. One of them. Also, I have other, like, I made shorts, YouTube shorts, kind of explaining some things. So if you want to watch some to be more informed on some sort of things, like, I'll make more like to like teach about random things. But if you're curious, check them out. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You want to find Raxla? Oh man. You and basically everybody else who plays the game. I don't think we're really gonna find it at all. Yeah, man, glad to help out. Oh yeah, if you find a green gas giant you've scanned in the codex that's not already in the codex from somebody else, be sure to let me know so I can visit it and catalog it. All right, Merva. I guess you haven't had any luck yet, huh? No, I don't do merge requests. When I get the notification that it's been found, I'll go in and make the page myself. I take all the pictures myself and I make it all. So it's just a kind of personal project. It kind of gives me something to do too, you know. I like creating a new page for him. It's in the game, true. Which EDGG will have a page with a sorted list by date? Oh, I am working on that. I'm working on sorted by date. I'm also working on an advanced filter to sort by different characteristics of the green gas giants, like whether they have rings, whether they have close landable moons with atmospheres, the amount of green on them. Literally, you can sort them by how green they look. I'm working on all of that, so don't worry, it's coming. Yes, I did add them all manually. Yeah, I also get jump scared by vibrant pinks all the time. It is so mean. I've had a few like really weirdly pink gas giants that were not green, which made me sad. Yeah, here's a helium-rich gas giant. Their carrots are arranged in the shape of an H. And they have a high helium percentage, over 31. And they have this really weird, like, kind of yellow-brown sort of look to them. This one actually has a pretty extensive ring system as well. I can see it right now. Also, I guess, Daft Mav, it is kind of already sorted by date based on the GGG number, but I know it's not like an actual like sort where you can view all of them on a single page. But oh, you have the green amount on your spreadsheet too? That's pretty neat. Super green. Can I steal that? Super green? That's cool though. Do I have the link to that? Is that a public thing, or is it just your personal personal list? Hey, well today 07. Welcome to the stream. Hi, if you can pop in here. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it. Meow. Hey, I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, and it'll tell you if there's a new green gas giant. Well, actually, it won't tell you, but it'll show up there. I usually do a good job in getting it up there within like 24 hours of discovering it. But yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Oh, it absolutely has a an impact on gas giant generation, but that mostly is because of the stars that spawn in those mass codes. If you want the most amount of gas giants, you'd want to look in D mass and of higher metallicity. Mostly because like when you go to like B and C mass, you're not gonna have a lot of gas. You still have a lot of gas giants depending on the voxel, but they'll probably be like lower mass. They'll have icy bodies instead of rocky bodies, and there's not a lot to them. And if you go to E mass and F mass, you'll find a lot more brown dwarfs, which replace gas giants. So like instead of all gas giants, you'll have one with all brown dwarfs, and you're like, well, shit, I don't have any gas giants. So that's why I do D mass. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Daft Mav. Don't think I've seen them before. You know, in a way, it's the meaning of life. It makes it worthwhile to play Elite. Yes. Yeah. That's the reason why I like. That's what I'm kind of afraid of. Like when I finally find it, I'm not gonna explore as much because I kind of like found it. You know, it's like my thing. I'll still explore and I'll still do these streams, but like not as oh, it's over. Not as often. All right, how big is this one? It's a D mass. Please don't be over 100. Crap. Okay. Looks like we're doing it. Yep, it was in fact over 100. Ah. I might just do a few of them, bookmark it instead of later. But what I do want to do is I do want to go back to my carrier and fetch my Mandalay before I go down to the Perseus arm again. Actually, I might just go back and because like my carrier, is it not like right at the start of the Perseus arm? Yeah, it literally is. So I can just start from there. I guess over here and then go that way. Whoopsies. But believe it or not, green gas giants are not the rarest planet type in Elite. There are helium-rich gas giants, and then there are helium gas giants. So you newbies might not even know what helium gas giants are. Very rare gas giant type. Found to the far right of the FSS. And there are only 3 known out in, 4 known actually, out in the galaxy that are in procedurally generated systems. Out of the, what, 200 million that we have already in the game. How? What do you mean how? How to find them? That's just random. Literally random. I did not find one of those, no. I would lose my absolute freaking mind if I found one of those. I would be so happy and so furious at the same time. Yeah, it was like mid-December, I think, or something like that. November, December. I could probably show you since I might have that bookmark still. It is in the Gludge sector in the Sanguinius Rim. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Right here. Helium gas giant. 89.3% helium. It's the same composition as the helium gas giant in the Both sector. See, 89.3% helium. If we go to... Let's go to the codex first. Norma arm. Helium gas giant. Remember, 89.3. 89.3. Exact same composition. Keep in mind, the atmospheres of helium gas giants, for some reason, show the same as those of icy bodies. That's actually pretty close. Very close right there. With nitrogen instead of neon. Imagine finding that before a green gas. That's why I would be furious, dude. Because I don't want to. Because I would find literally the most rarest thing in the galaxy twice before a green gas giant. Well, I guess you say I found things more rare than green gas giant. I found I guess 3 times, because I found a silicon vapor landable with life. I found an ammonia-rich atmosphere, which only 10 exist at the moment, and I would find the 5th helium gas giant. I don't know what I would think. I don't know what I would think. I would be a little ticked off at most. All right, 115 bodies in this sector systems in this voxel. I can't speak. Yeah, it is all just luck. Just the roll of the dice. It's kind of like gambling in a way, you know? You'll take it? Oh, okay. So if I find one in the FSS, I won't scan it, and I'll just tell you where it is. Fair enough. Where? Beagle Point. Oh, you newbies are so adorable. Beagle Point is pretty far out there, but it's already pretty well traversed and not really worth going back after you visit the first time. GGG is green gas giant. That is true. You were correct, Pawn. I have yet to find one myself. No, you don't understand. I've done hundreds of economic routing in Rikers. I would go 150 jumps at a time, scanning absolutely nothing, checking the left-hand side for NSPs, and still have found nothing. I have gone over 200,000 systems and have yet to find my own. I've tried every possible way. The Seller Ford just does not like me. Talk to anybody here. They can get behind it. They've seen me do it over and over again through all these streams. 35 streams that I've done. Just this. Dang, I already did the circumnavigation already? Nice. I have yet to do that. An actual circumnavigation where I go in a circle. Stream 42. Didn't you say that was going to be the one? Oh, there is absolutely going to be a 69. But it's just not a matter of if, but when that's going to happen. How long will it take for another Ford to be discovered? Or 7, I guess. 6. Yeah, 63, so 6.
Disengaged.
37. I'll look that up later. Alright, once I emphasize this system, I gotta turn the AC on because, oh my god, I'm starting to get hot. The heat isn't on, it's just the apartments below me, the heat is rising into my apartment. Have I tried hunting Thargoids? I sure have. I did my fair share during the Thargoid War. I have since stopped doing that because I can't do it. I just can't. I did Cyclops and I tried my best at a Basilisk, but I couldn't do it. And some Scouts, of course. Yeah, that'll be for a later date when I'm tired of exploration. Probably when I retire or something. After I find my green gas giant, that is. Then I can do whatever I want. can stop. I can start playing the game correctly. Because right now I'm not. Speaking of Manly, White Caspian, well, I don't usually use the Caspian. I only use the Caspian to haul ass back to the bubble so I can do the CG for the Radicoida Unica, which is the only reason why I'm still in the Caspian right now. At this voxel, I'm going to go back to my carrier and swap it out for the Mandalay. There we go. Took you 55 minutes? Congratulations. I wouldn't last 10 minutes, probably. That shit's freaky. I tried doing it at a, one of the stations was overrun and 2 of them came in and then I just couldn't do it. The ensigns was botched because we just couldn't destroy the freaking any of the Hydras. Interesting. Honestly, let's do a few more systems, and then we're gonna go up to the neutron layer and book it north. Oh, I know. It is like... I've seen people spend over an hour. Yeah, over an hour doing it. That's why I was kind of surprised when you said it took you 55 minutes. You must know your shit. Oh, so you're quick on your feet, huh? Moving around the Mandalay. Where's the freaking last gas giant, dude? Here we go. How? Oh, they're pretty big rings, okay. Ah, okay. I don't know how fast the Hydras go in relation to like the Basilisk, which moves super quick. I know it always is. There's always like they're at a high inclination, and they're never on the orbital plane, so you gotta like move your mouse every which way to try and find it. E. Do they all have moonlets? I was gonna say. One moonlet? What's the inclination? 0. Boo. 0. 0.2. We could figure that out. Or check it out. What's the, Alright, let's do this, and then we'll, go up north. Ah, okay. That's what I thought. Hey, I gotta find some optimism somehow. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be depressed. I haven't found it the entire time. For the last like 30 streams, it's just been at 0. Why? What's going on with HIP 36601? Wow, really? Didn't know that. Huh. If I didn't just immediately, I like visited Colonia a few days ago and reloaded my mats, so I'll have to bookmark that for later so I can remember. Nice.
Surface scanned by 15%. Surface scanned.
Dang, they're opposites. Let's do the Fungoida first. Let's go around town.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, 37, wherever it was? Yeah. You can't even see the brown dwarf over there. I'm feeling the frame drop though.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, here's some osseous. Interesting.
Gravity warning.
Hello, my friend. I don't know how far away I am. Let's check. I'm almost there. 21,223. Tussock. I'm looking for the Osseous. I think I see him in the distance over there. Alright, what's in that system then? Or is it gonna be a surprise? Yo, Murdoch, how's my favorite bathwater drinker going? Six black holes? That's nothing. I've seen 7 before. Just because I'm curious, I want to see the gal map reading. 225160. Bruh, I see 2 black holes. What are you talking about? 6 black holes. Look at the galaxy map again. Delightful. This guy. Alright, where am I? What? What's so special about it? It's just all the way out here? Well, yeah. Outside a region. There are plenty of those. But it would be interesting to see if you visit one, what would it say? I guess it would just say region. Nothing, right? Got plenty of those. But yeah, I do wonder. That's not 6 black holes, though. You liar! No. Somebody probably hacked their way into it already. Hello. That's kind of a view. Nice. Hey, see you, Lucas. Thank you for joining in today. Have a good night. Back at DW3. Nice. Hey, we were just talking about the helium gas giant in the Both sector. How it has the exact same atmosphere composition to the 4th one found in the Gludge sector. Yes, there's also a system named Tyrannus, I think, if I recall correctly. Ow. When are you streaming next, Murdoch? Or are you about to? Thunderball. Never watched it before. Come on, I need one more Osseous, please. Oh, not feeling great. Sorry to hear that. I gotta wait an entire week. Oh. There they are. Ooh, that's a kind of a cool view from here. Just like out like that. Well, shoot, I guess I'm not an OG then, Pawn. I didn't know I was in the presence of such grandeur and such wisdom. Were you one of those guys that started playing all the way back in 2014? Dude, I know it's Colonia, dude. I know where it's at. What the? My character just made a weird noise. What do you mean, how? How what? I guess do the test again. Oh yeah, tequila has been lurking in here as well. Devisa. I don't see Devisa that often. I guess because I don't usually come down to ammonia atmospheres. Hey, wait, hold up. Why isn't my observatory working? Core settings. No, Explorer settings. What? What? Okay. Hold on, guys. I didn't even realize it wasn't even working. Core settings. Oh, I have it set to my old journal entries instead of my actively updating path. Duh. Okay, I'm like, where are the... I should be getting pop-ups right now. Boom. All right. Now start the monitor. One more sample. I'm so glad they decided to fix the shaders, dude. Or the shadows. Yo, my man, DJ Vortex, what's up? I know, it is extremely rare. Hence why I haven't found one yet. I'll have to check those out, Murdoch. It honestly might be me, Daphmap. My internet has been crazy dumb recently. Oh, I haven't got any dropped frames recently though, so it might be you. Sorry. Would you believe that I found myself in Undiscovered 1? No. I'm envious. Only if I were that lucky, right? In time, right? Helium gas giant. That's what HGG means. The most rarest planet type in the galaxy. Murdoch has taken it upon himself to go looking for one of them. Wait a minute. Blue Thua? I thought, that's a class 2, right? I thought that was Commander Jacob Astor, or is that you? Are you Jacob Astor? Okay, cool. I thought your in-game name was DJ Vortex, so. Yeah, you're also a fuel rat. That's right. I remember the whole story. Gotcha. How did you feel? I guess you didn't know exactly what you found because, oof, you said it wasn't that significant. So, or you didn't know it's significant at the time, I should say. Yeah, Murdoch here is a rat as well. I'm thinking about joining the ranks as a rat. I need to stop thinking and start doing. Oh. Whoops. Oh, I think that was me. I think that was me who contacted you. If I recall correctly. I'll go up here. It's quicker. Ah, okay. Well, thanks for hopping into the stream, giving me that good green gas giant, Juju. Every time a green gas giant discoverer comes in the chat, I always say I get the green gas giant Juju. But yeah, I'm surprised, DJ, that yours hasn't been colonized. Because it's nearby a line of systems that have been colonized, but yours hasn't been. When was the last time a green gas giant has been found? Actually, earlier this year, I think in January, by somebody on the Distant Worlds fleet. It was the, it's out in Odin's-Hold. It is also a class 2, just like yours. But I think it's better looking. I said it's close, but it's still, it would take some time getting to. So it's gonna be a big time sink if just you alone are gonna go for it. If you want to see exactly how close it is, I recommend you go up on ED Astro, the interactive map, and check the inhabited systems filter and see how close it actually is. But that would be pretty cool. A few have already been colonized already. Like, for example, I can show you right now. 07, Ghost of Elysium. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, this guy. Completely colonized. Got all of them. There are 2 green gas giants that have been colonized. This was the first. The second was Icy Muse in the Blea Dry sector. Yeah, that would be tough. It is one of the most beautiful ones, absolutely. It's blinding. Not too easy on the eyes. Hopefully mine looks like that. I want mine to, well, okay. I don't want mine to look like blindingly green. Obviously, I would like it to be something, but I want it to look like aesthetically pleasing to look at, like Kelly's green gas giant or the glow bug gas giant near Colonia. I just want some green on it to make it look cool. I don't want one of those boring ass ones like the one in Sireview and Acheron, where there's literally no green on it. Yes. Or like ideally like a class 4, like Commander Cobra's. There are 2 class 4s now, which is unbelievable. Yes, tastefully green. That's what I like to say. Tastefully green. What makes the green gas giant if there's no green visible? Well, there's the bug. It's a bug in plant and generation. And it just so happens that the bug happened on the gas giant, but there's no green shown. There is some discoloration. I can show you in Acheron. Kind of crazy to think that some of the rarest things in the game are bugs. Imagine if there were no green gas giants. Then what the hell would we be looking for? This is a green gas giant. You can see the north and kind of south poles. There's some different colors, like a sort of maroon color. So the bug still occurred, but it just so happens that the way the cloud patterns on this one was generated, there's no available clouds to be green. Yes, the green water giant is the most rare, which is freaking bonkers if you think about it. 1, being found that early in the game. 2, having a I don't want to say non-gas giant, non-standard gas giant being green, which is crazy. Easily the rarest one so far. Man, I was pissed when I found out when Ascendancy dropped and they took it away. I'm like, why? Why the hell would you fix that and not everything else? Huh? Oh yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We do have a water giant, green gas giant, and I'll show you. Not that. I'm showing everything, guys. Hold on a second. I gotta show Elysium this. It's in Rikers. It orbits a neutron star. Discovered by Commander Tane. Either a green water giant or a green helium-rich gas giant, you know, or helium gas. Oh my god, a green helium gas giant would knock my socks off. Right here. Green water giant. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful cloud colors. Doesn't the game itself classify them as green gas giants? Yes, that is correct. Apparently, they changed the code so that the color picker notices when the bug occurs and tells the game, hey, this is a green gas giant, change its classification. Shout out to shout out to Dr. K for answering my questions and then dropping off the face of the earth. I think that's like my top 3. In my top 3, definitely. For my favorite green gas giants. My most favorite, I think, still has to be Kelly's green gas giant. Second favorite probably is the other one. What am I saying? Water giant. Third, probably one of the class 4s. Or one of the water-based life gas giants. It's a damn shame that it's bugged because it is easily the most beautiful of the green classes, the water-based life ones. but we don't get codex for him, which is a shame.
Fuel scooping.
That's true, Elysium, but what they do have are very beautiful ring systems. Like, if you visit that one in Rikers, beautiful icy ring system, as well as NSPs in the rings.
Frameshift drive charged.
Oh yeah, I was a part of that expedition. I also made a video on it that was featured on Frameshift Live back when it was found. And for some reason, still not a tourist peak in there. Who do I have to pay to get a tourist peak in there, dude? Ah. Yeah, I just love doing that, Murdoch. That's why all my homies hate white dwarfs.
Temperature critical.
Yo, Mars, back in the Caspian? Not for long, because I'm going back to my carrier to swap it out for my Mandalay.
System scan complete.
Oh, you saw it on my my site?
Frameshift drive charging.
I think it's what, number 979, whatever it is. No, because it would kind of ruin the charm of it being a tourist beacon, right? But like, you know what I mean? Like, if anything in exploration, that gas giant should get the tourist beacon. Something. I know we got a Galnet article mentioning it, which is crazy too. But like a tourist beacon, just like commemorating what happened. We need that. That makes sense if you're a Caspian for life and you're a rat, so understandable.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I feel like that was like, as soon as they announced that 6 times jump range for the neutron star boost, I feel like everybody, like, boom, they understood. It's the de facto rescue ship from now on. If you can travel like 10,000 light years in less than like 20 minutes, like, that's crazy. 15 minutes probably.
Fuel scooping.
Are those asteroid? Yeah, those are asteroid belts. Huh. Wow. Less than an hour, going 22,000 light years. Man, I miss pre-fleet carrier days when we didn't have all those stations out there and the galaxy still felt big. To me, it just, I mean, when you have over 500 light year jump range, like, the galaxy doesn't feel as big. And all these player stations around here, you know.
Fuel scooping disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, I was watching somebody in IEA go through all. I think it was Marina Oatmeal going through all of the white dwarfs and having a hard time doing so. Not finding anything. Also, yeah, I haven't repaired this once. The modules. 94%. I made like over 20 jumps, 30 jumps already. That's just bonkers. Bonkers, I tell you. %, and that's still nothing. I want to get, at least I want to get a range so that I can get to the unreachable cluster beyond the end of the outer arm. We gotta find some cool shit there. A completely unvisited region of the galaxy nobody can visit. Hey, yeah, it is a new playlist. Different from my original. Or my usual, I should say. Trying to mix it up a bit, so I'm glad you guys enjoy it. All about that chill exploration. Oh, is that one of those pulsars way below the plane of the Milky Way? Pretty sure it is, because it's got that eye at the end of it. How do you know if you have found a green gas giant? Well, chiefly the codex alert. Obviously not for me because I've scanned all of them, but if you haven't scanned one, no matter how much green shows up, if there's no green at all and the bug still happens, it'll show up in the codex. And you'll get an alert for it, except for green gas giants, water-based life, because they have been bugged and do not generate a codex entry. Besides that is the system map description. For green gas giants, there's a little identifier at the end of the system map description, or sometimes they change the entire description altogether to kind of give an in-game kind of canon reason why it's neon freaking green. And if you visit my website and look under the different classes, in the description for the class, it'll tell you that identifying thing. Oh yeah, I'll tell you if you don't want to visit the website, I can tell you right now. Right. Like for example, let's go to class 1, easy class 1, not much different. So here, class 1 green gas giant, you see, this is the normal class 1 description, right? But for this one, it's changed. Look at that. Check this out. At the end, this particular gas giant, this is the key phrase here. This particular gas giant sustains free floating radioplankton that extract energy from the intense radiation flux. Is there that for the colder ones, this particular gas giant, or there's a second variation of that a little bit for the hotter or life-bearing gas giants?
Fuel scooping complete.
Right here. The newest class 4. Luminous vapor can be detected in the planet's upper atmosphere, suggesting a form of extremophile bioluminescent life. Yes. So either this particular gas giant or luminous vapor. Alright. And unfortunately, that pulsar cluster has been visited illegitimately. There it is, jeez.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, you're glad to see it pop up. At least it works. Yeah, right? You don't remember the keys to play? Oh yeah, you gotta go through all your binds again. That's always fun, right? Has anybody ever found 2? Yes. Believe it or not. Yeah, 2 different commanders. Commander Kelly Eldritch, who found the first one, has found 2, but they were under Commander Aaron Liamson, their second account, which is freaking crazy because they did it in the span of what, a year and a half, and they were both green gas giants with water-based life. So that kind of makes you think, how common are green water-based life gas giants actually? But we just don't know about the majority of them because they don't generate codex events. Huh. I kind of get sad thinking about that, you know? Two green gas giants. This is so freaking dumb. Granted, they do have a lot of systems to their name, but I have more, and I have found 0. Please be green. That would be so ironic if I just found it right now. Nope. Yes and no. So you can search green gas giants in a few ways. One is by their codex events. Now, there is a server called Canon Alerts, the Discord, and there is a bot that LCU set up so that it listens to the EDDN real-time feed, and if there is a green gas giant codex alert, it detects that and the bot sends that to the Discord, and you can listen to it as an event, and it'll notify you when the new one is found, which is how a majority of them have been found, through that method. The other way is through data dumps from EDAstro. Since some green gas giants show up at certain temperatures, you can search gas giants with that temperature to see if they're green or not. Now, of course, that has not always been the case. We have found 2 that way, both of them water-based life green gas giants. But so far, that's it. Only 2 of them. But it is confirmed to have worked, so we know that is the case. Yeah, that just... I don't want to think about that, dude. The amount that I've just freaking flown by or I've just skipped when I was a fledgling explorer and didn't scan gas giants. Why do I have so many bookmark systems? Because I get around a lot. That's the only reason. I found a lot of cool things, and that's not even all of my bookmarks. I had to delete all of my bookmarks 3 times over because I have so many, and put them in a text file. Too many. There is a data dump just for water-based life gas giants on EDAstro. I think it's like 1.6 million lines. And I searched through all of those. And it's updated every bi-monthly, so haven't found all of them. Of course, that's only the ones that A, are updated to EDDN in general, and 2, that have correct temperatures. Because some gas giants are updated just with the base temperature, no digits, just the whole number, which is unfortunate because the way we can tell that is by searching the decimal places. If it caps the decimals and just gives like 130.00000, that's not going to help us. That's true. At least they allowed us to name them, because before we weren't able to name them. So I'm glad with the Recent Odyssey they revamped that and we got a better bookmark system.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
That's also a good idea. I should do that, really. For better organization purposes. Because I just have all mine thrown into a random ass text file. Yeah, true. It's just not enough to whatever they have now. For a galaxy this freaking big, really? Ooh, that's a good point. Sorted by region. Probably should have done that. Just for quicker ease of access, yeah.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charged. Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder when the next one's going to be found. I checked earlier and there aren't any new ones in the codex. But it's been a while since we had one show up in the codex alerts. Or canon alerts Discord. Yeah, I probably could just to save myself the effort of just like going through each one and manually boop, 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 putting it in there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because, yeah, last one was found... Yeah, January 27th. Last year we had a good few going. But the year before that, we had like 2 found in the span of like 3 days. 2-3 days. Crazy. Ooh, that's fancy. Very fancy.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I should add something like that to EDGGG. Using
Drive charging.
Spanish or something. Because as it serves right now, my EDGGG page doesn't use any API calls to anything. It's just a standalone thing. So I should get on that. Yeah, dude, take it. Hey, Covered Snail, welcome back. Are you feeling refreshed?
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charged.
Weapon food, what I missed? Not much. Just going back up north to retrieve my Mandalay before I make my, I'm gonna do a trek down the Perseus Arm, all the way down the Perseus Arm to Tenebrae. Might have to leave soon though, because my mother might be arriving shortly. Tenebrae is just the edge of the galaxy and the end of the Perseus Arm. And I mentioned I haven't been back there since the Magellan Experience expedition back in 2021. So I would like to see it again. And it's just so out there, it's so remote. And there's also There's also a lot of NSPs out there too. So it's not tenor meh, it's tenor yeah. So at the moment, I have all the stats on the page, but I am in the process of making a JSON file that will have all of the things in an object for you to go through and sort, which I'm gonna use. I am wanting to make a database as well, but at the moment I'm trying to put them all in a JSON file so other people can also use it as like a query, as well as for me to sort some stuff. If only that worked, Murdoch. If only that worked. Whoa, a green gas giant just popped up right next to me. I just emergency dropped into it. Appreciate it though. Well, it's not really like, there's still some stuff to find out there, you know, like there's a lot of FT discoveries, but it's just like when I'm out there, like in the Tenebrae area, like it just like the mood, the vibe of being out there is what I like about it, you know? What the heck? What are you trying to do to me, Pond? I already have, DefMap, I already have a JSON file with all the galactic coordinates of every green gas giant, which I use for the page for the interactive 80 Astro map. I also update that with every green gas giant I find. You want to kill me? That's not very nice. Bubbly things. Gotta love bubbly things. Very effervescent, if you know what I mean. You just died in Asterope. What did you do? You Thargoid hunting? Well, I guess not. They just attracted it. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, Murdoch. That's what I'm talking about. In binary with the silicon vapor landable with rings. With life. In binary with an ammonia rich landable. Oh, that is a good point. You are embracing your ancestry and your heritage. Comfort Snail. Not like that, or like just like binary green gas giants. That would just you win. You win exploration. Like there's nothing for anyone else to find that's greater than that. I wonder how many years, because I feel like statistically I'm pretty sure we talked about this in a stream before, that it is statistically not impossible to find 2 in one system. Is a moon to a gas giant? Nope. The only green gas giant moons we've found are ones orbiting T-Tauri / brown dwarfs. You're spawning all of these green gas giants near me. I'm practically juggling them right now. All right. I think this is gonna have to be the last system because I gotta get going. I got a busy night, but if you want to do that, Comfort Snail, please do it. Here we go. And let me know what they say. Thank you all for joining me, especially all the new people who are new to my stream. Thank you for joining. Oh, wait, it's black. Look at that. That's a vibe. That's my Caspian. All right, y'all. 07 again. Thank you for joining me. I will be streaming tomorrow night. At which time? I don't know what time it's going to be, but I will be doing that. So I hope all of you have a great rest of your day or night. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.